This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcast. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
Gets run more Superspeedway races than any other chassis, and Chris Fontaine's hoping to hang on for a good finish.
Oh, trouble. And we got problems. Jeffrey Earnhardt slides. He had contact, slides in front of a few trucks.
Takes them in the wall with him.
We got Justin Lofton with him in the 7. They go into the wall, and the caution flag comes out on lap 23.
They caught up to a pack that was not running on the lead, that was actually getting lapped. And it really created a mess when you had the disparity in speed going on.
Yeah, they were really mixed up in the tri-oval. It just took them all the way down to turn 1.
Take it to the garage. Take it to the garage. God dang it.
Disappointment.
And Mark Rett, that's Justin Lofton's crew chiefs, and can't even believe he's in this situation right here.
From up above.
You can see him lapping some trucks there. Earnhardt goes into a hole. Oh, man, he and Max just made some contact. And you see Justin Lofton absolutely nowhere to go.
Looked like Max forced him down into the 93 of Mike Garvey.
4 tires because it will take so long to put in the fuel. There's no need to go with 2 tires only. Left side tires going on now, and Hornaday's service will be complete. And I believe Ken Schrader will be leaving pit road with him.
More contact. We're going to have problems coming onto pit road. Max Pappas sliding sideways. He gets into the inside wall.
2 laps in a row, Michael. We can't manage to come down pit road.
I just don't understand it.
Fun and hit the wall.
A lot of damage to the front of the 9 truck of Max Pappas. His day is done. Fluid running out from underneath that. Jennifer Jo Cobb down to 55. Hornaday trying to get off of the track and on pit road.
Yeah, Todd was not going to pit. Didn't look like was going to go to the pits with him, and pulled out, and Jason White drove right into the back of him. Now you see the 46 gets stuck in the middle, but he's determined to pit. Somehow he got up off the bottom. He's got to pit and just turns across Max.
You know, the problem, Max had plenty of room down there.
Just make a left.
Turn left. The double yellow line is racing. It doesn't say you can't go below the double yellow line. The situation is earlier, Michael, with that accident we had go over in turn number 1. See the black truck. He's on the inside. He's a lap down. Chris Fontaine makes contact with him.
I just need a little space is all I need, guys. And he didn't get it. But look at this save he makes. Keeps the thing heading the right direction, lets off the brake just at the right time, gets it rolling in the right direction.
Right along with getting ready for the restart. 6 laps of racing to go. Green flag back in the air. A great restart for Chris Fontaine, maybe too good.
No, that's exactly what we needed, Rick. We needed a great restart because we're going to block Ron Hornaday, and he's going to push us ahead of Kyle.
Kyle Busch now battling back on the outside. Here comes Jason White in the 23. He will push them by Chris Fontaine. They move to 1 and 2. Fontaine back to 3.
It wasn't a good enough start.
Unbelievable start for Kyle Busch. Can he stay out front? He's talked so many times about, am I supposed to be in front? Am I supposed to be second? Well, right now he's in front, and he'll have 5 to go when they get to the stripe.
Austin Dillon jumped on the line. Now we're 3 wide. Johnny Sauter up on the high side with Eric Almirola pushing.
2 trucks on the high side trying to make the momentum up on this restarted lap. Adam Alexander.
And under caution when they were getting set to take the green, Jason White got on his radio and said, "Tell Kyle I will push him into the lead by the time we get to the back straightaway." That plan worked, but now they've got company in the outside lane. Look at Austin Dillon.
Well, how about Eric Almirola pushing the 13 of Johnny Sauter? Johnny Sauter squeezes right in front of Kyle Busch and holds on to second down the backstretch.
Was there a hole there to get in?
Move of the day right there. He just thought there was a hole, and he said, "I'm going for it." Stuck that truck in there, and now he's still in a position to win the race.
Eric Almirola in front. He has been one of the strongest trucks ever since they unloaded the haulers on Wednesday. Now, can he hang on? He's got Johnny Sauter behind him, and right behind him, Kyle Busch, hungry for another win at Talladega.
I still don't see him not being able to pull this off for another 4 or 5 laps. This is amazing racing. They're all over each other.
4 to go when they cross the stripe. Almirola in front of Johnny Sauter and Todd Bodine making his way up to the front.
Todd Bodine got hung in behind. Right now, the 33 of Ron Hornaday. Remember how well they worked together early in this race.
Grant Enfinger's trying to give Austin Dillon a big shove up the back straightaway. Austin sideways off turn 2, but they've got it hooked up.
Austin Dillon trying to make that second line move. Todd Bodine trying to give the shove to the 33 of Hornaday. Chris Fontaine wants to get back up front. He runs the bottom of the line. Up the racetrack goes Austin Dillon, almost into the outside wall.
clear behind that 95 if you want it. One lane.
This time by 3 laps of racing to go. Eric Almirola trying to hang on.
Remember, he pushed Kyle Busch to the win here last year. Kyle Busch was in the truck he's driving. Oh, there they go.
Hornaday goes around. The late cart to Kane, almost upside down, and he does go on his hood as Ron Hornaday.
There just wasn't any way.
Hornaday rolls again in turn number 1.
You said it, Michael.
That started too soon, Phil. They were doing that for 25 laps.
See Ron moving around inside of that truck.
Trying to get free from the 33. You see the movement.
I'm sure NASCAR will red flag this race here.
Talk to us, Ron.
Safety crews immediately to him.
Here comes Todd Bodine to check on Ron.
He clicked the bike. He's all right.
Phil 95 pulls in behind Todd Bodine to give him a push, and it turns Todd sideways into the 5 of Mike Skinner.
How many times have we seen drivers with lots of experience racing these trucks make that mistake? Grant Enfinger with limited experience, racing for the win here late in the going, just a little over aggressive, too excited, pushed Todd too hard at the wrong spot. They're just not quite even straight yet at that point, or just getting straight, but that hit on the back of the 30 truck caused this big mess. Look at Crafton slipping through on the outside. What a great move. Other guys, James Busher, Austin Dillon, right through the middle of that crash.
Incredible action here at Talladega. He was right between the tri-oval and the start-finish line, as you mentioned, not quite straight. Maybe he waits another 100 feet, he may have been straight, but that still may not have kept that truck from turning sideways.
It was a big enough hit. That might have happened anywhere.
One of the hardest things to comprehend is they're doing 190 miles an hour when all of this is happening.
You know what? It's not hard for Ron Hornaday to comprehend that. His truck went flying through the air because of all that speed. I think that's what, as you watch on TV and having done this before, Phil, it's hard to explain to people how difficult this is and how hard it is not to have this happen. That's why I got so nervous with 25 laps to go when they started racing like this. I didn't see any way that they could get to the finish without having a big crash. All over the place and see what caused this to start.
Looked like the Todd got pushed by the 95 of Grant Enfinger, and it turned him into the truck on the inside of him. And then you see Ron Hornaday going upside down.
Grant was just doing what he saw there. Ooh, wow, look at that hit late by Todd. Grant was just doing what he'd seen everyone else do. A rookie at this. I gotta
Are you ready?
I got to get all messed up again, don't I, Rick?
Here comes the field. Eric Almirola,
What's wrong?
Johnny Sauter,
Chris
Kyle
Fontaine's
Busch.
out of gas.
Fontaine slow on the bottom of the track.
Turn
Looks
left,
as though
Chris.
He's got problems. Get on the apron.
Turn left.
Here comes the field. Green flag back in the air. Almirola on the inside. Sauter on the outside, running second. Kyle Busch down on the bottom of the racetrack. He's going to push Eric Almirola.
There's Austin Dillon, Jason White, Johnny Sauter.
Remember, there's already a plan in effect with the 51 of Almirola and the 18 of Kyle Busch.
Kyle Busch talked to Almirola before this race. I'll help you around the racetrack. You did it for me last year. How about Jay White? He moved to the outside. Will he get help?
Yes, it looks like the 31 of James Busher's going to try to go with him.
There's the 84, Chris Fontaine. Stopped. He's on pit road.
Yeah, he's only 1 pit away from the last pit stall, so he's out of the way right now. We can finish this thing.
Oh, Busher bailed on Jay White. Jay White's in trouble.
Jay White's going to start dropping back now. Through the tri-oval, they will see the white flag. 1 lap of racing to go from Talladega.
1 lap, bud. Spot your mirrors.
Austin Dillon, he was on the outside. Does he get any help? No, they're going to hang him out.
He got rooted out too. When will Kyle Busch make his move on Almirola? How does he make his move?
Or will he make his move? Almirola pushed him to the win a year ago.
They were teammates. They're not
Everybody
now.
still in line. Still in line.
He'll try to jump around that 51 truck.
Down the back stretch, getting ready to come into turn number 3 for the final turn here at Talladega.
We got a long way to go to the start-finish line.
Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Back behind him, Sauter.
Bring it to the checker. Bring it to the checker.
And the 88 of Matt Crafton. Are they going to make the move? Here comes Sauter looking to the inside. Almirola in front of Kyle Busch. Kyle Busch is going to move to the inside. It's a drag race. They're 3 wide at the stripe. It looked as though Kyle Busch may have outlasted Almirola 2 1,000ths of a second.
Holy cow.
Unbelievable.
I think you got it, bud.
3 wide at the stripe. Kyle Busch gets
That
it
was
by
a
2
hell of a move.
1,000ths of a minute, or a second.
Kyle Busch tried to upset the truck of Amaroli, tried to
By
get in the back of
1,000th
it,
of a second. Hell yeah.
get him wiggling around and make the move to the inside, and
That's
it worked
cool, boys.
perfectly.
That's really
Johnny
cool.
Sauter looks as though scored third in
Hell
this
yeah.
one. He was
That
29
was the coolest move I
1,000ths of
ever
a
seen
second
at the line.
back.
Heck of a job, bud.
What a finish. Man, these guys in these trucks never disappoint us.
The third place truck was 29
You oughta
1,000ths of a
bet,
second
dude.
behind.
It was 3 wide at the stripe, and
Jumping
2
up and down right there because you
1,000ths
drive it, just pulled one off.
2 1,000ths of a second separated 1 and 2.
Look at him shaking his head. He can't believe it either.
And one of the things you've always got to realize when you come to Talladega, you cannot go below the double yellow
who was
line.
driving that, but I'm telling you what, Case,
That's Rick
that's
Red.
why he's Kyle Busch.
That was amazing.
Almirola moved up the racetrack just enough to open it up for the 18. Take a look.
He didn't move up as much as he was shoved around, Rick. He's all over the back of that truck. You know, he's just driving the front tires. He wasn't driving the back ones. Look at Johnny Sauter diving to the outside.
Look at Kyle sideways.
Unbelievable.
Took
As
the
they cross-
checker out
take
of
a-
control.
Yeah, look at this.
This is going to be a great angle.
As they come to the stripe,
Great shot, guys.
Busch goes down to the bottom, Sauter goes up to the top, and right at the stripe, it's amazing.
That's
Johnny Sauter is right at the door of the 51, and he finishes third.
That's what 2,000ths of a second looks like.
I did not know that, Bill.
This copyrighted telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or used in any form without the authorized written consent of NASCAR Broadcast. NASCAR would like to thank all of our loyal fans for your continued support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.
This has been a special presentation of ABC Sports, spanning the globe to bring you the biggest events in the wide world of sports.